a little bit of my background with my weight, you guys. I lost about 68 pounds in The Biggest Loser, and going through that, and since then, there has not been a single day where this has come easily for me. I have struggled with it and struggled with it. I've been overweight since I was a child, and like Heather said, you're typically judged harshly when you gain your weight back from The Biggest Loser, especially the contestants. And so I've had a really hard time adjusting. I've gained weight back and have just never lost more than just a couple pounds. So in October, I really hit it hard. I thought, you know what, I'm going to start working out. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to, I love to work out. Working out's really not my issue, guys, honestly. It's my food. It's my eating habits, and I have a really hard time with saying no to certain things, and I eat too much. Even if it's healthy, I'm eating too much of it, and so food is really my issue. So the beginning of October, I started working out. It's really when I started doing roller derby, which is an unbelievably intense sport. And so I'm working out 7 or 8 hours a week, and I did that for about 6 weeks. And I got on the scale at the end of 6 weeks, and I had actually gained 1 pound. And I thought, huh. And this is when Heather approached me, and she said, Pam, I want you to try this weight loss product. I want you to try these XM3 caps. She said, I think they'll be great for you. And I said, you know what? And honestly, you guys, by that point, I was to the end of my rope. I was so frustrated because I'd been working so hard, and I had been really fighting with myself on the food, and I had gained a pound, and to have gained a pound at the end of 6 weeks after doing all that, I was just frustrated. And I told her, I was like, you know what? I said, I'll try it. Why not? And honestly, I've tried several weight loss products since The Biggest Loser. I'll try them all out for a month. At the end of the month, none of them have ever worked. I've tossed them out, and I've said, sorry, whoever it is that gave them to me, sorry, they didn't work. Sorry, they don't work for me. And I told Heather, I said, if you can find something that works for me, Heather, I said, I will shout it from the rooftops that it works. And I'll be darned if she didn't give me these moringa caps, you guys. And at the end of 1 month, doing the exact same thing I was doing before in the 6 weeks where I had gained 1 pound, 1 month after taking the moringa caps, I had lost 10 pounds. Not only did I lose 10 pounds, I lost 4.5 inches off my waist. For me, I wish I could explain to you guys how much 10 pounds is for me, because on The Biggest Loser, I was only losing 2 or 3 pounds a week. I wasn't one of those people that dropped 10 pounds a week like everybody else. So 10 pounds in a month for me, I might as well have just lost 50. So I am doing as I told Heather I would do, and I am shouting it from the rooftops. This pill has made a huge difference. I am not hungry. I don't fight with myself over food. My birthday was on December 21st, and my sister brought me cupcakes. We had tacos. We had cupcakes that night. I ate 1 taco, and I didn't eat any cupcakes. And usually if I don't eat the cupcakes, I would fight with myself. I would say, oh, I want the cupcakes. No, you can't have the cupcakes. I want the cupcakes. And I just didn't want the cupcakes. And the next morning, I honestly had forgotten all about the cupcakes. And my daughter said, Mommy, did you eat a cupcake for your birthday? And I said, oh, well, no, I forgot that I even had them. And I ended up throwing those cupcakes away after 4 days and had not eaten a single cupcake. This pill has made me not want